Shri Gornitai ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Haribol, Haribol. Samsara Davana Lalita Loka Pranaya Karuna Guna Ganatvam Bhaktasya Kayana Gunaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Paditra Madhyam Surasena Machakampa Suttaranga Bajo Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Shingaratan Mandiramajinado Yuktasya Bhaktam Saniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Chaturvidashi Bhagavat Prasada Swatmanachirtan Hari Bhakta Sangha Kitaiva Chirtin Bhajata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Samsara Dava Nalalita Loka Chunaya Karuna Guna Gunatva Bhaktasya Kayana Gunaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Shiradika Madhava Yurapara Madhurya Lila Gunarpanana Shiradika Madhava Yurapara Madhurya Lila Gunarupanam Patikshana Swandana Lulubhasha Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Nikunjayuno Rati Kelisida Jaya Libiyatira Bhiksanina Tatarati Daksha Atibala Bhasha Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Shakshadani Sena Samasta Sastri Yuktastatava Vyavyadeva Sadvi Kinto Prabhuya Priya Bhatasya Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Yasha Prasada Bhagavan Prasado Yasha Prasada Nanakati Gadobi Dayam Studvam Stasya Yasaschi Sandam Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhuti Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namah Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paskatya Rizatanine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasidi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribol, Haribol. Gaura Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Pararajika Chasta Tarasatarashi Shishimada's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavini ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Sakaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gogopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Godan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Mayapura Dham ki jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Shri Tulasi Devi ki jai. Shri Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Ganga Maya ki jai. Shri Jamuna Maya ki jai. Samvira Bhaktivinda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Patita Bhavana ki jai.
Namaste Narashinhaya Prahlada Lada Daine Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Shilatankana Kalaye Ito Nashingho Parato Nashingho Yato Yato Yamitato Nashingho Bahir Nashingha, Hridaye Nashingha Narshingha Mardim Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kamalavare Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Lakshmi Narasingha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha. Jaya Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev, Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev. Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Nrsimha Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Go Premanandi.
Vrindaye Tulsidevaya Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavata Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsidevaya Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavata Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsideva Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavata Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha. Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha. Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha. Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Hey Abhilashi Krishna Seva Pavo Hey Abhilashi Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Hey Abhilashi Krishna Seva Pavo Hey Abhilashi Jito Mava Sharanaloy Taravancha Purnahoy Jito Mava Sharanaloy Taravancha Purnahoy Kripa Kori Korotare Vrindavana Vasi Kori Korotare Vrindavana Vasi Mora e Abilas Vilas Kunjeri Yovas Vilas Kunderi Yova Nayane Heri Bosara Yugala Rupa Rasi Heri Bosara Yugala Rupa Rasi Eni Vedana Daro Sakira Nugata Koro Vedana Daro Sakira Nugata Koro Seva Adikaradiye Koro Nijedasi Nijedasi Dina Krishna Dase Koi Hey Namora Hoi Dina Krishna Dase Koi Hey Namora Hoi Shri Radha Govinda Preme Sadhayena Basi Yani kani cha papani Brahmachari kani cha Tani tani prana shanti Pradakshina pare pare Yani kani cha papani Brahmachari kani cha Tani tani prana shanti Pradakshina pare pare Yani kani cha papani Brahmachari kani cha Tani tani prana shanti Pradakshina pare pare Yani kani cha papani Brahmachari kani cha Tani tani prana shanti Pradakshina pare pare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Tuse Jaya Tuse Jaya Tuse Jaya Tuse Maharani 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 Dita Gora Haribo 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 Nita Gora Haribo 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 Nita Gora Haribo Nita
Vrindaye Tulsideva Priyaye Kishvasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satirata Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsideva Priyaye Kishvasya Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satirata Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Maharani Ki Jai. Oh, Tulasi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is to obtain the service of Sri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy upon him, you make him resident in Vrindavan. My desire is that you also grant me residence in pleasure groves of Sri Vrindavan at Dham. Thus, within my vision, I will always behold the beautiful pastimes of Radha. I beg you to make me a follower. Please do make me He's very fond of Krishna. Shri Radha. Will see Devi Maharani. Shri Chaitanya. Sarvasaktis tatrapitani taksmarani nakala etadrisita vakripa bhagavan mamapi durdaivam jasi samiha janina anuraga trinadapi sinichena tararapi sahisnana nina manadena kirtaniya sadahari nadanam najanam nasundarim kavitam va jagadishakamaye Mama Janmani Janmani Sware Bhavatat Bhakti Rahaituki Twaye Ai Nandatanija Kinkaram Patitam Mam Isame Bhavam Buddho Kripaya Tava Padapankaja Stita Dulisarvisam Vichintaya Nayanam Garatasrudaraya Vadanam Gadgadarudaya Jira Pulakaya Nisitam Bapu Kada Tavanamagrahane Bhavishyati Yuga Yitam Nimesena Jaksusa Pavrasayatam Sunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahena Me Aslishya Vapataratam Pinastumam Adasana Mamahato Karotu Va Yata Tata Va Vidatu Tu Lampato Mat Pranana Tastu Sae Vanaparaha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gaur Premanande Haribo. Glory to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire condition of life from repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to the living beings, and thus you have hundreds of millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O son of Maharaj, Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love, flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your holy name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain, so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me, he is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is my worshipful Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam Ki Jai. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting the holy names of the Lord that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1, to blaspheme the devotees who dedicate their lives to propagating the holy names of the Lord. 2, to consider names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to and independent of names of Lord Vishnu. 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4, to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature in pursuance of the Vedic version. 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imagination. 6, to give some interpretation on the holy name of the Lord. 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of chanting the holy name of the Lord. 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruit of activities or karma conduct. 9, to instruct the faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of holy names and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions in this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desired trees that can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vanchakalpa tarabhisya, kripasindubhyevacha, patitanam pavanebhyo, vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srimad Bhagavatam Grantharaj Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmarasya yatat nivayat utaratas chartesu avigyaswarat. Tene brahma hridaya adhikavaye muyanti yat surayaha. Tejo varimadam minimayo yatra visargo mishat. Damna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. O my Lord, Shri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth, and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations. And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen on fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Dharma projita kaitravotra paramo nimatsranam satam vedyam vastavam atravastu Shivadam tapaha trayonmulanam Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kim Vapurer Ishwaraha Sadyo Hridya Avurudyate Tra Kriti Bihi Sususubhistakshana. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. Highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Nigama kalpatarur galitam phalam Sukamakad amrita dravya samyutam Pibata rasam Pibata Bhagavatam rasam alayam Muhur aho rasika bhuvi bhavakaha. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, even though its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11, verse number 22. Pravabhi Vadana Sila Slesa Karasparsa Smite Smara Sparsa Smite Sanai Smite Ksanaha Asvasya Chasvapakebhyo Varaish Chabimater Vibhu. The Almighty Lord, translation, the Almighty Lord greeted everyone presently by bowing his head, exchanging greetings, embracing, shaking hands, looking and smiling, giving assurances, and awarding benedictions even to the lowest in rank. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. To receive the Lord Sri Krishna, there were all grades of population, beginning from Vasudeva, Ugrasena, and Gargamuni, the father, grandfather, and teacher, down to the prostitutes and chandalas, who were accustomed to eat dogs. And every one of them was properly greeted by the Lord in terms of rank and position. As pure living entities, all are the separated parts and parcels of the Lord, and thus no one is alien by His eternal relation. Such pure living entities are graded differently in terms of contamination of the modes of material nature. But the Lord is equally affectionate to all His parts and parcels. Despite material gradation, He descends only to recall these materialistic living beings back to His kingdom. And intelligent persons take advantage of this facility offered by the Personality of Godhead to all living beings. No one is rejected by the Lord for the kingdom of God, and it remains with the living being to accept or not. To accept this or not. Srimad Bhagavatam, Grantaraj Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So this is a very wonderful purport, as usual. And it, again, is making reference to a verse in the Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter, 29th verse. Okay, one second. So, this verse says, Samaham sarvabhutesu name dvesu stina priya. Ye bhajanti tumam bhakta mayatete suchapyaham. I envy no one, Krishna says, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion as a friend is in me, and I am also a friend to him. So this is a very important verse because it shows that Krishna is equal to all. And if one wants to become an advanced devotee, they also have to have this attitude of being equal to all. That means that one sees the relationship of every living entity to Krishna. Just like in this purport it says, the Lord is equally affectionate to all His parts and parcels. Despite material gradation. So this is extremely important because He's the Father of all living entities. He explains that in the Bhagavad Gita, where it says that 14th chapter, 4th verse, it says, Purusha, fourth verse, yeah. Sarvayona Sukonte Murtaya Sambhavantiya Tesam Brahma Mahadyo near Hambija Pradapita. It should be understood that all species of life, that means not only human beings, but all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving Father. So this, again, is a very important verse, 14th chapter, 4th verse, Bhagavad Gita. So this is why he has this special, let's say, quality of seeing with equal vision. Samak sarve subhutesu. It's another verse that says the same thing. Brahmabhuta prasanatma nasochiti nakanksati. Samak sarve subhutesu madbhaktim labhate param. So he has his equal vision. He's friend to all living entities. Or as he says, Vidyavinaye sampane brahmanika vihastini sunichaiva spapakecha pandita samadarshina. He's pandita samadarshina. He has samadarshi, equal vision. So here we have so many nice verses that confirms that Krishna equally sees and is equally affectionate to all his parts and parcels despite material gradation. And what does that mean? Well, it means that some people are first-class people like Vasudeva, Ugrasena, and Gargamuni. Krishna's father, his grandfather, and his guru or teacher, or one of his gurus, Gargamuni. All the way down to the prostitutes and the chandalas. Now, usually people think, the prostitutes, they're the lowest of the low. But yet, they were there in Dwarka 5,000 years ago, and they were devotees of the Lord. And the chandalas, people who eat dogs. Dog is actually a very vile creature because it's a meat eater, number one, carnivorous, and number two, it usually has many germs, and also it can be very violent. So, and people that eat dogs are considered really low. Dogs, pigs, things like that. But yet, the Lord was very cordial and respectful and merciful, even to the prostitutes and the chandalas. So that means he's equal to everyone, because everyone has an eternal relationship with him. And he is not prejudiced. He doesn't look at the body, he looks at their eternal relationship with him. They are his children, in a sense. They're all emanating from him. He's the seed-giving father of all living entities. Okay, and then here it says that also, every one of them was properly greeted by the Lord in terms of rank and position. Well, that's the whole point, that society should be organized in 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. The varnas are based on quality and work. And the ashrama is based on mercy and elevation from the first elevation is liberating a person from the influence of the modes of material nature. And then further elevation is to get them in a higher position of neutrality and equality. Neutrality means they're not disturbed by anything. And equality means they see the relationship of everyone to Krishna. So that's higher position than being free from the influence of the modes of material nature, which makes, and what does that mean, being freed from the influence of the modes of material nature? It means you're strictly following the regulative principles and doing all the prescribed duties for a devotee, such as waking up early, bathing regularly, 2-3 times a day, and saying the Gayatri mantra 3 times a day, chanting minimum 16 rounds a day. All those things are signs that one is free, one is above the influence of the modes of material nature, because they're doing those things steadily, without interruption, and hopefully chanting with feeling, with emotion for the Lord. This is another important point, that Prabhupada has made earlier in Srimad Bhagavatam. This chanting with feeling. Where is that? This chanting with feeling is, let's see where that is. I might not have noted that. That's unbelievable. Okay. Anyway, we'll find it. That means that one actually has a thought in the mind that, I am floundering in the material world, in the cycle of birth and death, under the influence of illusion, and the only person that can actually help me is Krishna and his sincere, pure representatives in the form of Shiksha and Diksha gurus. Everyone else is going to be concerned about my body or my mind, but the devotees not only are concerned by the body and the mind, but they're concerned also by the person, the soul that's in the body, who's the real person. He's not the body. So who else has that vision? It's only genuine devotees of the Lord. Okay, and then, so every one of them was properly greeted by the Lord in terms of rank and position. So therefore, this Varnashram system is specifically for helping everyone in the material world rise up from the modes of material nature, of ignorance and passion, to goodness, and then further from goodness to transcendental goodness. And that's where they begin to engage in pure devotional service. Up until that point, they're following sadhana bhakti, the rules and regulations of devotional service, in which one can still make mistakes, but when they come up to the transcendental level of pure devotional service, and they're conscious of Krishna as Paramatma, present in the heart as the witness of everything they do, and also when they're beginning to appreciate with tremendous gratitude the mercy of the Lord and his devotees who have helped them get to that position of rendering service continually to the Lord. Mam chayo vibhacharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunam samatityaitan brahmabhuyaya kalpate. That one who engages in the devotional service of the Lord and does not fall down under any circumstances attains the transcendental position, and attains the position of sagunam samatityaitan, transcending the influence of the modes of material nature, Brahma and sagunam samatityaitan, and then coming up to the level of Brahman, or being free of all the contamination of the material world. And in that position, then they can take up pure devotional service. Okay, so this, one last point. He says, pure living entities, all are the separated parts and parcels of the Lord, and thus no one is alien by him. No one is alien by his eternal relation. In other words, no one can ever be separated from Krishna. We can forget about that relationship, but Krishna doesn't forget about it, and it's impossible to be independent of the Lord. And then it says, such pure living entities are graded differently in terms of contamination of modes of material nature. But the Lord is equally affectionate to all his parts and parcels. In other words, the mercy of the Lord is there for everyone, no matter how contaminated they are. That is the mercy of the Lord. And this is something that we should meditate on. If we're going to use reason and logic, we should use it to understand the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and how he has made it very easy for even the lowest people to make spiritual advancement. Simply by chanting, dancing, feasting, and hearing Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam spoken by sincere devotees, and engaging in devotional service, which is all pleasant and very happily performed. And then one is successful in this life. They become Krishna conscious, they help many other people, and they go back to Godhead. So, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam Grantha Raja ki jai. Hari Bol.